In this video, we are going to see the compiler directives in ASP.NET. See, the compiler directives are special tags that indicates how the page should run or to be compiled. These are the instructions to the compiler to run. Okay, first thing is page directive. Page directives are the special instruction to the compilers. We are web technologies of web pages. Each one is a page. So we have to give the direction for each page. See, these are the 5 parameters of the page directives. First one is the language we have to give. The language we have to give as VB or C# or any other web-based languages. So we are giving language equal to VB. Okay, then we are giving a debug equal to true. See, this is another parameter, debug equal to true. The page will be compiled with a debug symbol. Okay, when we are making a program, when we are preparing a program page, first time we have to put a debug equal to true. When we are to upload it in the website or something, web page, when we completed our work, we can make it as a debug equal to false. We will get the errors easily. Buffer equal to true. The response is buffered. Okay, we can get one by one the responses. Then explicit equal to true. See, the variable, this is the option explicit. You have already studied in Visual Basic. Option explicit. Option explicit is a keyword that will compel us to declare the variable. We know the difference between declaring a variable and without declaring we are using the variable. So the declaring, if you want to make the declaration as a must, then you have to make it as explicit equal to true. Otherwise, you can make it as explicit equal to false. The next one is strict equal to false. See, this is an automatic conversion of data types. That is, when you want to stop the automatic conversion of that is typed variable. Automatic conversion of the data type, then you have to make strict equal to false. When I am making a checking with the integer and a string value, if both are by 5, this will give you a, when you make it a strict equal to true, then it will give you a false answer. If the values equal and the data type is also equal, then this will give you a true answer for when I am using in a comparative operator. So it will strictly follow the data types. These are the 5 parameters of the page directives. When I am preparing a page, I have to give these 5 parameters for the page directives. The second one is import directives. We want to give what are the library files we want to import into the page, into the program. We will put a percentage symbol, @ import namespace equal to system.date. These are the files I want to import for my page. This is the simple. Third one is the catch direction, the output catch direction. How long that has to run. The page will run over and over again, displaying the same data for an hour. I want to make it as if for 1 hour that has to display means I have to give the duration equal to 3600 seconds. That is for 1 hour. Okay. That vary by param is the page to be catched in all conditions. Okay. If you put none, that will be for all the conditions the page will run. These are the 3 page directives. When I am going for ASP.NET program, we must know the compiler directives. These are the 3 compiler directives you have to include in your page. Thank you.